If I had known about this heart of stone before, I would have never let my love explore. I would have caged my heart behind palace gates, and never surrendered to cruel fates. I would have hidden my soul behind the moon's face, never shown tears, never embraced disgrace. The crown upon my head would shine alone, unshaken by love that turns to stone. I am Sheikh Hamdan with oceans in my eyes, but even a prince is fooled by lies. I rode through dunes of passion's flame, yet love left ashes, not her name. The desert knows my silent cries, the falcon flies where sorrow lies. My poems bled upon golden sands, as her memory slipped through my hands. She came to me like a morning prayer, soft as mercy beyond compare. Her eyes were moons in a velvet night, her smile, my kingdom's guiding light. But hearts deceive, as stars can fall. Love can be heaven or nothing at all. If I had known her love was cold, I would have stayed proud, untouched, bold. I would have spoken only to the sky, never to a heart that knows to lie. I would have kept my poems pure, and left my soul untouched, demure. Now every verse that leaves my pen reminds me love betrays again. My palace halls echo her name, but all that's left is royal shame. The courtiers whisper when I pass, love has broken our prince of class. They see the tears I try to hide. The falcon mourns, the sands have cried. I gave her jewels, I gave her time. I gave her poems that made hearts rhyme. I gave her sunsets from Jumeirah's shore, but she wanted more and more and more. If I had known her eyes were glass, reflecting dreams that couldn't last, I'd have never bowed before her throne. I'd have kept my soul, my heart, my own. The moon in Dubai watched me fall. Its silver tears touched my palace wall. It said, "Oh Fazza, your pain is deep. Even kings are allowed to weep." And so I did, behind my name, behind the glory, wealth, and fame. For love, no matter how divine, can shatter even a heart like mine. I rode my horse through the desert wind, seeking a reason. How did it begin? I found no answer, just echoes wide, of promises she left behind. The falcons perched, the camels stilled, the stars above my sorrow filled. Even my stallions sensed my pain, they bowed their heads beneath the rain. If I had known love's cruel disguise, I would have never drowned in eyes. Eyes that promised, yet betrayed. Eyes that bloomed, then decayed. She said my name with velvet grace, then vanished, left an empty space. A space too vast, no crown can fill. A wound that time refuses to heal. O heart of stone, you played your art. You melted gold, then broke my heart. You fooled a poet, a prince, a man. You turned my dreams into shifting sand. Now every poem I write for you bleeds the truth I never knew. That love, when fake, is more than pain. This thunder without a drop of rain. I stand upon Burj Khalifa's height, looking for her in the endless night. But the city lights can't hide my tears. They shine like diamonds through the years. If I had known her heart's design, I'd have never offered mine. I'd have stayed a falcon proud, untamed, not a poet with a heart inflamed. She was my muse, my silent prayer. Now she's the ghost that's always there. She lives in mirrors, dreams, and songs, in every why, in every wrong. My heart, oh God, once full of flame, now whispers only her forgotten name. The ocean waves at dawn's first call repeat my sorrow. They know it all. If I had known, I would not weep. I would not beg her love to keep. I would not kiss the winds goodbye, nor paint her soul upon my sky. But destiny laughs when kings believe that crowns protect, they only deceive. For love, my friend, bows to none. It breaks the moon, it dims the sun. O Fazza's heart, carved with grace, now bears the scars time can't erase. I tried to heal with prayer and art, but the wound runs through my royal heart. I wrote her name upon the tide, but even water refused to hide. Washed her image, left me bare, with only echoes of despair. If I had known her words were lies, I would not have stared into her eyes. I'd have bowed to fate, not her deceit, and kept my soul serene, complete. The palace gardens lost their bloom. The moonlight hides behind the gloom. Every rose reminds my pain. Every petal whispers her name. She said, I love you, soft and sweet, but every vow was incomplete. Her lips were sugar, her heart was ice, and I, a fool, paid the price. O desert winds, take this pain, scatter it across the sand's domain. Let not her shadow touch my throne. I rule with tears, but rule alone. If I had known what love could do, I'd have never written poems for you. I'd have written to the stars above, of peace, not wounds disguised as love. Now silence reigns where laughter stayed. The gold of joy has dimly decayed. Even my horses tread so slow, as if they sense the ache I know. The courtiers bring me royal wine, but it tastes of sorrow, not divine. No drink can drown the burning sea of love's betrayal inside of me. If I had known, I'd never fall. I'd have built no castle, no love at all. For hearts of stone cannot return the love for which a soul can burn. Still I forgive her, though she's gone, for even betrayal teaches song. Each tear I shed is not in vain. It writes my legacy through pain. O poets of the world, beware of eyes too bright, of lips too fair. For beauty hides a secret blade that cuts the soul love itself made. If I had known this fate, my dear, I'd have closed my heart, not shed a tear. But even now, through loss and strife, her ghost still dances through my life. I walk through dunes where memories sleep, each grain of sand a promise to keep. Her perfume lingers in the air, a phantom touch that isn't there. My royal robe feels cold tonight, without her warmth, without her light. Even the stars avert their gaze at a prince destroyed in love's maze. If I had known, I'd still forgive, for once lost still dares to live. It breathes in pain, it speaks in dreams, it lives in moonlight's silver beams. Yes, I am Fazza, proud, divine, but love has chained this heart of mine. A poet king with tears untold, a heart once pure, now turned to gold. If I had known about this heart of stone before, I'd have locked my heart and loved no more. But life, my friends, must play its part. Even pain can crown a royal heart.